So there is a massive protest in Belgrade right now. That is the capital of Serbia. Serbia is a country that somewhat aligns with Russia, and the leader of the country is supposedly like allied with Putin. I can't pronounce his name because I don't know how to pronounce Serbian. If it was in Cyrillic, I'd be able to pronounce it, but I don't understand the Latin version of Serbian spelling. So please forgive me if I don't mention him specifically by name. But anyway, they're out in the streets protesting about what they call government incompetence and failures. My stance is that why is the government involved in all these services? Supposedly there was some accident that killed a number of people. This is supposedly a regulatory problem. Well, if the private sector was just allowed to operate, if you didn't have the government involved in everything, then it wouldn't be a government issue. So that would solve that problem. But there's another issue here. If it were Biden or Obama type of person, or a neocon that was in office right now, if Kamala Harris was in office right now, I'd be very concerned that there wouldn't be a color revolution. Another country to then to join NATO and to be quote unquote Western. Now I think there's a chance that Europeans may try to do that. I don't know for sure. The French and the British have been known to pull operations like this before. It's not just the United States. Now the Russians, for their part, will also try to pull some kind of operation as well to make sure that this is not another country that changes its geopolitical orientation and becomes allied with the basically the globalists and joins NATO. So they're saying that this is the largest protest in history. There's different estimates to the crowd size. What happens there? I can only hope that maybe deregulation happens. And if I were in charge of Serbia, I wouldn't be aligned with anybody. I'd be aligned with Serbia first and foremost, and I would have a free market. None of this would be government involved, and I would just say if you want something, you got to build it yourself. But Serbia, there's quite a history there. I'm not going to go into it, but there's a reason why it's geopolitically aligned the way it is, and given that it's in Europe, of course, it's somewhat socialist. So. That's the problem with Europe and, quite frankly, every country in the world. But anyway, that's what's going on there.